And we are back once again for the next turn, so let us see what happens. Anything crazy? Some cavalry moving about, being pesky as usual. So they're moving about, milling about. I've turned off the music because, well, copyright slash it might deafen you, so might be a little too loud, so hello. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's really not good. That's a lot of cavalry. So it looks like he's moving all of, or most of what remains of Buford and his cavalry up the York Pike to basically be a pain in my butt. What else is happening? More federal cavalry. Infantry. He's basically moving to protect the guns because, well, of the risk of my brigade. Routed, retreating. The guns are running like hell. So the question is, can I just oversweep the entire line? The Federals are at risk of being just swept by my troops, but they are. Looks like they are starting to just do the runner. At which point, I think it's now almost time for me to launch another assault. He has been digging in nicely up there. Ugh. Who the hell are they? I mean, I know at this point 240, I think Slocum's arrived. Oof. Yeah, that regiment got hit in the butt and routed as a result. 35th Virginia Cavalry Battalion is isolated. 10 units undisrupted, 2 have recovered, 1 routed, 1 unit resupplied. Alrighty, so starting up here. These boys cannot escape. Well, that's rather unfortunate. We'll go there and try and get them to escape. I doubt I will be able to, but I might as well damn well try. Because I can't move forward, so I'm basically trapped there because of zones of control. So, alright, now we bring up Gordon. Alright, how far will the back regiment of Gordon's brigade reach? Well, at the moment it can only reach there, but... So for now, we'll just move Gordon as far as that. Doop. Alright, we'll form line here, I think. Gordon is now to start getting into position to form line. Alrighty, Hoke can now... Early himself will move up to there to get into position to command everything. Hoke, you can come forward. Do. Alrighty, that's them dealt with. Avery and his brigade will be deploying. Where's the other part of Avery's brigade? There it is. He'll start forming up there. Smith. Whoops. Where do I send Smith? I suppose I could send Smith up here, bring him down the Hunterstown Road to look to try and hit these boys in the flank. And I think I will do that. It will also help scare off this federal cavalry a little bit. Keep bringing up the guns. And there's the divisional supply train. Alright, so next will be the artillery doing its thing. That's just the Whitworths, isn't it? Whitworths can basically see and bombard Cemetery Hill. I don't really care to. What about you? The Richmond, Virginia. Again, you can bombard Cemetery Hill. Again, I don't really care to. You? Where can you bombard? You can bombard quite a distance. The Orange Virginias. What can you bombard? You can bombard some infantry forward. Let's bombard. Bombard. Not really do much, but those we can bombard. Bang. And bang. In the meantime, Davis's brigade will move forward despite its predicament of pretty much no ammo. Ramshaw, I could commit forward for sure. Iverson being wounded is really, really aggravating. In this case, I am going to swarm over the seminary at this point. Get a volley in my face. Get another volley in my face. Return the favour. Can I no, I can't turn you into skirmishers. You I will turn into skirmishers though. you're basically going to work as skirmishers for me. With the rest of Archer's brigade moving up fast. Lane's brigade. Alright, Thomas. Alright. We're going to turn limber you up and move you forward. Limber you up. Move you forward. And last but not least, we move you up again. Move you up. Because, well, the closer the artillery, the more effective it will be, so. Pettigrew. Alright, Pettigrew. Pettigrew, you are to continue advancing forward. Ooh. There's the 14th Brooklyn, aka the 84th New York. Not in a nice place for me. Shoot them in the face. Get shot back. Otherwise, nothing else. You have no ammo, of course you don't. So we bring you this way because we're going to need it. Bring you forward because again we're going to need it. At the Hoffman House, we arrive at the Hoffman House with parts of Lane's brigade. Hit them with a volley. Eat one in return. My boys are getting a little tired, but they are still doing their job quite effectively. Oof. Ow. 4 men. What about you? You can reach... Can you reach the Chambersburg? You can. You can't shoot anyone because, well, you're not facing anyone. Well, that's rather awkward. Whoops. Oh, that's just Cutler himself. Did not mean to shoot at him, but... Move Lane up. Move Pender up. Alright, Thomas. You will basically move to where Perrin is. Perrin, however, is to advance to there and start somewhat exchanging fire with whoever they are. Iron Brigade, I believe. Oof. Thought they couldn't see me. Oh, they can see me there. They can't see me there. Alright. Eat a volley, get shot in the face, pull back. Perrin, you go there. Alright. More troops from Pettigrew can move up, I suppose. Well, you can't shoot, that's the problem. You have no ammo, you have no, well, you have little ammo, which might as well be no ammo. We move up Doles, I think. Oof. Yeah, we move up Doles. Get one volley. Get another volley. Ow. Shoot the 142nd. Those are Rowley's troops, so still First Corps. What about Doles? Where can you reach? Daniel. Doles will move up with the rest of his brigade as well. Ow. That hurts so damn much. We then look to hit them. Ow. B quality, the 150th Pennsylvania. So now we bring up O'Neill's brigade. Hit them with a... Not worth it, but if nothing else, his line is under attack everywhere. So eventually his line will have to collapse somewhere. The line will have to collapse eventually somewhere. Ouch. That really hurt. "26 men, ouch." Oh, and they got low ammo for their trouble. Lovely. Four men. 12 men, lovely. O'Neill, you come up. Alright. Ramshaw. You and your Tar Heels will head there. Basically, Ramshaw and his Tar Heels will look to crush that part of the line. Iverson and his Tar Heels or not Iverson, rather. Well, that's part of Iverson, but I was more thinking of Daniel. Daniel and your Tar Heels will move up. Let's have a look. There is a stream, but that's about it by the looks of it. Your Baxter's boys, you can go there. Yeah, you're mixing in with that regiment, but I think in this case it's worth it. For the sake of getting potentially a cascading rout on the Federals. What's the losses like at this moment in time? Losses are... I've lost 1,636 infantry, 34 cavalry, 2 leaders. So the losses are about even. He's lost more points because he's lost cavalry. I haven't. But otherwise, all fairly even. I did not mean to forget about... I keep forgetting them about that. You go there. You then go there. You're basically just going to wait. Roads, what can you command? Roads, you can move up. You're going to dismount, that's for sure. So, artillery, you're coming forward. You're getting into position to bombard. Alright, what else? Hill. You can come forward and look to get more command value over everybody. Longstreet, you're going to move up and join Lee, because why not? Just so you're nice and cozy and safe. Nice, cozy and safe. You can just... you're part of scale, so you're just basically going to get out of the way for the most part. Well, let's bring on my reinforcements, which in this case is Anderson. So Anderson has arrived. Wilcox is in the lead. Will be followed quickly by Mahone and his brigade, which will have the artillery follow in behind them. And .3-inch naval rifle, 10-pounder Parrots, 12-pounder howitzer Napoleon. Otherwise, we're just mostly just standard guns. Ah, the Florida Brigade. Following them will be Wright Georgians, I think. Nah. So at the front will be Anderson, will be following with Mahone and Wilcox. So we move. I'm actually going to do that just to make a bit more. Posey's Mississippian Brigade will follow them. More artillery. The supply train, I do want the supply train to move. I want that as far up as possible. The further that gets up early, the better. Otherwise, it's just going to be Lang and his Floridians. They're not the best quality, but they're pretty goddamn. But otherwise, it's a small brigade, it's a brigade. A brigade is a brigade is a brigade. What about you? You can go. These are the 1st Virginia Battalion. You can go up and rejoin your brigade. Scales will begin marching again. Scales will look to rejoin his division, because the faster he rejoins the division, the faster I can add their weight to the assault. The cavalry, I'm not particularly worried about at this point because of the whole fact that Anderson is arriving. So the main part is just getting the artillery into sort of concentration. Your Pettigrew. You can move to there. You'll get shot, lose a man, lose another 10, but in return you hit the 14th Brooklyn for a decent volley. You're B quality, so you should be able to, well, I suppose they're B quality as well. Pettigrew, you come up. Alrighty. The Federal positions are somewhat in a very dodgy situation if you look at the map. Fairly dodgy. I am probably about to lose this part of the Virginia Cavalry Battalion. Don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. But otherwise, we are prepared and ready. Yule has arrived. Yule can head over here to basically start influencing early. This lot will stay with Rhodes' supply wagon and the artillery, but otherwise, nothing too nutty. So these are 3rd Corps Artillery Reserve. Lost a Napoleon, so get you there. Pogue's guns. Pogue, I think I'm gonna send. Get you out of the way because. So this lot, I think I'll send down here. He says, knowing full well they won't actually come down here. I'm going to have to do them one at a time because of where Longstreet and Lee is. And so I'll just move them forward. You are Heath's artillery, so you come forward and actually join the main line. So we would you, which is just a piece of Brockenbauer's brigade, is basically just going to head up here to guard the road. Nothing more. The rest of Brockenbauer will move forward again, mostly just to guard the artillery. What else? We don't really see anyone, unfortunately. So I do have an unfortunate gap in my line developing. So yeah, I can't actually effectively command. Yeah. Because Perrin is 1-2, Hex too far down, so Lane is too far up. So, unfortunate little gap, but I'm going to have to fix that quickly. Thankfully, I've got Brockenbauer and his tiny brigade moving to at least cover it. But otherwise, I think it's time to launch the assault. So, onwards. Alright, let's do this. You was going to assault. And you two. Lost 3 men. Assault. So I've pretty much just destroyed the 95th New York. Who's that? That's just Cutler. Can I actually hit them in the back? No, I can't. And I don't really want to charge them head on. There's only one way. How many are there? There's about 300, 200 odd. Ooh, 24 men lost. And another 24 men, but that's the 14th Brooklyn force back, and probably running as well. Ramshaw and his Tar Heels. So the Tar Heels are to continue driving in this position. Oof. Daniel. Ouch. What about Doles? Can you join it? No prediction. Oof. Lost 30 men there for my trouble. I just swarm over the 150th. I'm definitely not going to try and do that to the 143rd. But all in all, I think I may have just sent the Federals packing. So I've now lost about 2,000 men. Federals have lost about the same. I don't really want to remove Cutler from the game, but not like that anyway. But I suppose it would... sod it. Let's get rid of him. So Cutler's just been captured. As I try and overrun Federal positions. The Federal line looks like it has pretty much crumbled, but last but not least, we got no prediction, but oof. So I'm probably about to lose this lot, but yeah, unfortunate, but necessary, I suspect. So onwards. So thank you for joining me once again. So I'll see you with the next episode or part, because I'm gonna edit these all together. So I will see you then.